All right, let's see who they sent out. Mu Mong, which I believe is Guemchi. It is indeed. It is going to be Guemchi. So this is kind of what we expect. That's kind of what I expected earlier when I said if you send out a Terran player, Larva's probably going to destroy him. But Guemchi might be able to snipe him. I'm not sure if he's necessarily that strong in this matchup or going to be able to kill his opponent as well. But we'll see. What is going on? What is this? What? I don't know what they're talking about. You can move your units across the map and kill your opponent that way. There's 2 circles there. I believe those are eggs. What they just circled. I believe those are eggs to allow you to wall off properly. But eventually we'll get into the game. Alright, so we are going to be having the Forge Fast Expand going out for Guemchi. Like I said, Larva isn't as spectacular at this matchup, but it's still a pretty strong matchup for him overall. I wouldn't be surprised to see Larva pull out some really strong Beautilist play on this map. This map is circular, so there's a lot of room for counterattacks. There's a lot of room for just being able to run around your opponent and prevent them from ever actually taking a lead. And we talked a little bit about how mutiling is becoming a little bit more standard comparatively. Ooh, is this a sneaky drone? It is a sneaky drone. It's gonna get caught though, so we're just gonna have the 12 pool go down. Looks like, or the 11 pool. That's super annoying, but I think they're overreacting. The Korean casters, like, that's super annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Just make a spawning pool and go into what you normally would go into. It's not a huge deal. You can take your third base or your natural somewhere else. But actually, he's just... It's pretty interesting. Larva is refusing to make a spawning pool. He's actually just going to go for the triple hatch before pool. And this actually makes a lot of sense because he has an inkling that his opponent is going to be going for that Nexus first. So he very smartly just decides to not build the pool. And Guemchi cancels the pylon. And actually, this is a pretty even opening for both players, all things considered. And wow, Larva picks off that drone, or sorry, that probe with the drone. Really nicely played. I'm sorry, guys, for all of the... I'm sorry, guys, if I'm making mistakes in my words today. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm just like forgetting the names of things, and so I'm replacing it with random words that have nothing to do with them. But Nexus into Gateway means this is going to be a very aggressive build coming out from Guemchi. He's going to get his tech out really early. And there's no way that Larva can actually put on any pressure until a little bit later in the game. I'd actually like to see a speed first opening from Larva. He could definitely go for speed first and break this front wall if he does it correctly, especially if Guemchi gets really greedy and just forgoes a Forge altogether. But we'll have to see what the plan is. More and more damage going down onto these probes. Larva's just really on top of his micro today. Doing very well with this drone micro. First gas is coming out right now. We're at about 60. Once we get to 100, that's going to be the big point. Are we going to be going for speed, or are we just going to be going standard for the lair? Meanwhile, Guemchi still hasn't really spent money on his tech. There's the Stargate, and he is going to be getting the Forge, so not going to be playing too greedy there. It's nice to see. And I think we do see the speed coming out first. So speed first coming out from Larva. He's going to be getting very aggressive coming out pretty soon.
지금 보시면은 해처리를 더 하나 지을 겁니다. 이몽규가. 자, 지금 보시면 지금 캐논을 이제서야 짓는데 그래도 김승현 선수 맞춰서 지금 굉장히 잘 플레이하고 있어요. 네, 드론 계속 찍고 있는 이몽규 선수 히드라.
And a Hydra Den. Ooh. We're going to be going for 3 Hatch Hydra, boys. This is going to be a dedicated push, and this is actually really smart, knowing that his opponent went for a bit of a greedier. Oh, that probe almost jumped out of position and let him get in there. Actually, one probe is going to be going down, but Larva's going to pull back before he loses too much to this. Oh, is he actually going to get a Ling in? Wow, he actually got a Ling into his opponent's main. So Larva's going to have full information for a little while, and he's just going to be annoying with this Ling and force at least one Zealot back to deal with it. And that's going to make this follow-up push much, much stronger. As long as he keeps that Ling alive and keeps that Zealot busy. Meanwhile, Scouting Zealot's going to come in right now. If Larva doesn't actually kill this off, this 3-hatch Hydra play could be completely stopped right now. But this is really good micro from both players right now. Just trying to get damage wherever possible. But eventually that Zealot is going to be going down. And Larva playing really, really well with his micro. Larva's micro is super good in this game. We're getting the speed upgrade for the Hydras now. It looks like Larva is going to be going to the Hydras now as well, now that speed is almost finished. There's different schools of thought with the way that you do this. Oh, there's a lag. There's a lag. Guemchi lags out. Larva wins. All right, we're going to the reverse all kill. Just kidding, you guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm sure they'd restart the match if it did. Maybe. Dude, if we get a disconnect win, I'm so super excited. Oh no, they're gonna be restarting for the replay if they need to. They might be restarting from replay. Looks like they're gonna, okay. They're just gonna regularly play. Oh, Lings, get in! They're gonna be able to kill off this cannon for free, maybe. Oh, this is gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Oh, one more Ling runs in. Doesn't quite kill it off. Wow. One more hit away from dying. That was very explosive all of a sudden, but still, that is very, very weak cannon. And with these Hydralisks coming out right now, there's a very good possibility that that cannon goes down and everything in Guemchi's base goes away. So the first 6 Hydras are on the way, and there's nothing to really stop this right now. We'll have to see if he actually goes all the way in with this. Good micro so far from Larva. He does lose one of those Hydras, which is a bit unfortunate. And a couple of Zealots coming in here for the counterattack, but Larva doing a really good job of microing on both fronts right now, not losing too many of these Hydralisks. He does lose one of his Overlords, but Guemchi, he needs to not lose that Corsair. The cannon on the high ground gets sniped, and lots of probes going down right now. The probes are going to be able to hold for a little while, but where are the units for Guemchi? Guemchi has no units, and with all these probes going down, this is horrible for him. This this one drone really hates his hatchery, apparently. There goes the second cannon going down, and more probes going down. This is so bad for Guemchi right now. He's pretty much 100% dead to this follow-up push. More and more Hydras pouring across the map right now. Unless there's a DT out right now, this very second, this is basically going to get cleaned up. There it is. There's the GG. Guemchi just not holding up under the pressure of this early build. And that almost snipe on that cannon really did a lot.